marry. I know who I'll kiss, oh, but the Lord knows who I'll marry. Toori-oo-ri-ay, oh, toori-oo-ri-oh-ri-oh. I have stockings of silk, shoes of fine green leather, combs to buckle my hair, and a ring for every finger. Toori-oo-ri-ay, oh, toori-oo-ri-oh-ri-oh.
Velvets are soft, painted rooms of money, but I was red and more, oh, to go with my love Johnny.
Toori-oo-ri-ay, oh, toori-oo-ri-oh-ri-oh. Some say he's dark, I say he's bonny. The fairest of them all is my handsome, winsome Johnny. Toori-oo-ri-ay, oh, toori-oo-ri-oh-ri-oh. I know who is sick, I know who is sorry, I know who I'll kiss, oh, but the Lord knows who I'll marry. Toori-oo-ri-ay, oh, toori-oo-ri-oh-ri-oh. Toori-oo-ri-ay, oh, toori-oo-ri-oh-ri-oh. I am a brisk lad whose fortune is bad, and I am most wondrous poor. Indeed, I intend my fortune amend, and build a house down on the moor, me brave boys, and build a house down on the moor. My father, he keeps fat oxen and sheep, and a neat little nag on the dance. In the middle of the night, when the moon it shines bright, there's a number of work to be done, me brave boys, a number of work to be done. I'll walk all around on another man's ground, and take a fine sheep for me own. With the blade of me knife I will end of its life, and then I will carry it home, me brave boys, and then I will carry it home. My children will pull the skin from the ewe, and I will be weathering on. When the constable comes, I will stand with my gun, and swear all I have is me own, me brave boys, and swear all I have, yes, me own.
Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in on we go, up for Mary's wedding.
Over hillways, up and down, myrtle green and bracken brown, past the shilling through the town, all for sake of Mary.
Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in on we go, up for Mary's wedding.
Plenty barley, plenty meal, plenty peat to fill her creel, plenty bonny bairns as well, out for toast of Mary.
Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in on we go, up for Mary's wedding. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in on we go, up for Mary's wedding.
Cheeks as bright as Rowan's are, brighter far than any star, fairest of them all by far is my darling Mary.
Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in on we go, up for Mary's wedding. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe. Arm in arm and on we go, up for Molly's wedding.
My father sent me to the fair, a basket of eggs to sell, when you know I'd rather spend the time dancing with my girl. So I had to try and sell them all before the day was done. And if I failed, I knew I'd miss an awful lot of fun. An awful lot of fun. Sweet music flowed from every tent of the fiddle, pipe and drum, but no one stopped to buy my eggs. I had not sold a one. There came a lady and I bowed and I finally caught her eye. But wouldn't you know, my basket was the only thing she'd buy, the only thing she'd buy. I met with pretty Peggy and she says, come dance with me. I can't, I cries, I've got these bloody eggs to sell, you see. Then up comes Billy Baker and he takes her by the arm. Oh, it would give me pleasure, boys, to do that Billy harm, to do that Billy harm. I'm open on the midway, I comes on a boxing match. Some 50 men all watching Soldier John and Sailor Jack. I wasn't there a minute when Johnny marches on his man, and he sends that soul to sailing with a loud and mighty whack. A loud and mighty whack. Well, the men, their faces turning red, for they'd bet on Jack to win. And then I hears an angry shout, this bloody fight was rigged. We've all been cowed, cried Mr. Brown, when John shouts up your nose, and I starts yelling, eggs for sale, and I sold them all a throw, I sold them all a throw. I bought a rose for pretty Peg, and I found her still with Bill. I says to Billy, catch your boat, and I watched him down the hill. Then me and Peggy danced till there was no one in the park, and we kept right on a-dancing till we heard the morning lark. We heard the morning lark.
Tell my ma when I go home the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is carved in a 1, 2, 3, please come and tell me who is she.
Edward Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock on the door, they're ringing the bell, but oh my true love, fare thee well. Out she comes as the white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. The wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the snow comes falling from the sky. She's as sweet as apple pie, and she'll have her own love by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them all till they come home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Marie she loves still. Tell Mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is heard in a 1, 2, 3, please come and tell me who is she.
As I roved out upon the May morn for to take a pleasant walk, I set myself down behind a stone wall for to hear two lovers talk. For to hear what they might say, my dear, for to hear what they might say, so that I may learn a little more about love. P stands for Paddy, I suppose, J for my love John, and W stands for false Willie. Oh, but Johnny is the fairest man. Aye, Johnny is the fairest man, my dear. Johnny is the fairest man, and I don't care what anybody says, for Johnny is the fairest man. Well, come and sit beside me, love, here upon the green. 'Tis a long 3/4 of a year or more since together we have been. Since together we have been, my dear. Since together we have been. 'Tis a long 3/4 of a year or more since together we have been. No, I'll not sit beside you now, nor at any other time. 'Tis a short 3/4 of a year or more, and your heart's no longer mine. Your heart's no longer mine, my dear. Your heart's no longer mine. 'Tis a short 3/4 of a year or more, and your heart's no longer mine. P stands for Paddy, I suppose, J for my love John, and W stands for false Willie. Oh, but Johnny is the fairest man. Aye, Johnny is the fairest man, my dear. Johnny is the fairest man, and I don't care what anybody says, for Johnny is the fairest man. Well, I will climb a high, high tree for to rob a wild bird's nest, and I'll come back and I'll give a little thought to the girl that I love best. To the girl that I love best, my dear. To the girl that I love best. Oh, back I'll come and I'll give a little thought to the girl that I love best. Yes, P stands for Paddy, I suppose, J for my love John, and W stands for false Willie. Oh, but Johnny is the fairest man. Aye, Johnny is the fairest man, my dear. Johnny is the fairest man, and I don't care what anybody says, for Johnny is the fairest man.
Shule, shule, shule Araugh, shule Araugh, shule Babacoo. When I saw my Sally Bobby Beale come bibble in a bush, I Here I sit on Butternut Hill,
blame me, cry my fill. Every tear would turn a mill. Johnny's gone for a soldier. Shule, shule, shule Araugh. Shule Araugh, shule Babakoo. When I saw my Sally Bobby Beer come bibble in a bush, I sow my flax, I sow my meal, to buy my love a sword of steel. So when in battle he might wield, Johnny's gone for a soldier. Shule, shule, shule Araugh. Shule Araugh, shule Babakoo. When I saw my Sally Babby Beer come bibble in a bush, I lorry. Gone the rainbow, gone the dove. Your father was my only love. Johnny's gone for a soldier. Shule, shule, shule Araugh. Shule Araugh, shule Babakoo. When I saw my Sally Babby Beer come bibble in a bush, I lorry. Well, I'm going with my babe. I'm gonna leave you, pretty gal. Train pass you by while you lay sleeping. I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. Once had a love in old Kentucky. I once had a love in sunny Tennessee. A New York gal brought me pain and sadness, and now I'm as lonely as I can be. And I'm going, my babe, I'm gonna leave you, pretty gal. Train pass you by while you lay sleeping. I write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. City women bring grief and sorrow. A country girls are as sweet as they can be. A city woman's love, it's so shallow, but a country girl's love is as deep as sea. And I'm going with my babe, I'm gonna leave you, pretty gal. Train pass you by while you lay sleeping. I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. When I die, I'll go to heaven. That'll be the last train ride I ever see. Place a silver spike for my gravestone, for my casket, a weeping a willow tree. And I'm going with my babe, I'm gonna leave you, pretty gal. Train pass you by while you lay sleeping. I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall.
The pilot, he looked out ahead, hands on the chain and a heaving of the lead, and the old man rocked awake the dead. Come and get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, whoop jamboree, a long-tailed sailorman coming up behind. Whoop jamboree, whoop jamboree, come and get your oats, me son. And then we'll see the lizard light. Soon, me boys, will heave it in the sight. Soon be abreast of the Isle of Wight. Come and get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, a long-tailed sailorman coming up behind. Whoop jamboree, come and get your oats, me son. And when we get to the Blackwell docks, pretty young girls come out in flocks, hair hanging down with the long-tailed flocks. Come and get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, a long-tailed sailorman coming up behind. Whoop jamboree, come and get your oats, me son. And then we'll walk down Limehouse Way. All the girls will spend our pay. We'll not spend until another day. Come and get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, a long-tailed sailorman coming up behind. Whoop jamboree, come and get your oats, me son.
The sun is setting in the west, the birds they sing on every tree. All nature seems inclined for rest, oh why can there be no rest for me? Farewell to Nova Scotia, you sea-blown coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. And when I am far away on the briny ocean shores, will you ever leave a sigh or a wish for me? I grieve to leave my native land, I grieve to leave my comrades bold, and me aged parents whom I've held so dear, and the bonny, bonny lassie that I do adore. Farewell to Nova Scotia, ye sea-blown coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. And when I am far away on your briny ocean tossed, will you ever leave a sigh or a wish for me? The drums do beat and the war's alarm. The captain calls, I must obey. So farewell, farewell to Nova Scotia's charms. It's early in the morning and I must obey. Farewell to Nova Scotia, ye sea-blown coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. And when I am far away on your briny ocean tossed, will you ever leave a sigh or a wish for me? Concertina! I have 3 brothers and they're at rest, their arms are folded on their breast. But of course a sailing man like me must be tossed and be driven on the rolling sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, ye sea-blown coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. And when I am far away on your briny ocean tossed, will you ever leave a sigh or a wish for me? Well, it's farewell to Nova Scotia, ye sea-blown coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. And when I am far away on your briny ocean tossed, will you ever leave a sigh or a wish for me?